When I was a lad growing up in Sheffield, Herol Bomber Graham was the one boxer we all wanted to see. He was probably the best British boxer never to win a world title.
And he's hurt and he's down for the first time.
But retirement wasn't kind to Bomber.
And Herol Graham has turned on the most astonishing display of boxing tricks that you'll ever see.
When you were boxing, did you ever think what you were going to do when you retired?
No, boxers don't think that way, I don't think. You're in a bubble. You're just enclosed in this little bubble, you're trapped in the bubble, and you didn't know what was going on outside. I thought boxing was my life, and I thought I was going to die in boxing, literally.
So when you finished, you had no plans, you had no goals, you had nothing to go into?
No,
and what about financially?
I had plenty of money, but it's like saying I had plenty of friends to go with the money. And so it's a case of lending money.
And that money never came back?
No.
Did retirement scare you?
I was terrified. There's a numbness in the sense that, what do I do? What can I do? Who am I? And it's like saying, trying to find out who am I now. Now I finished boxing, what can this person do for himself? And it's as if I couldn't do anything. And I just felt isolated. And I'd sit at the home and, have a little tear and say, oh, what am I going to do now? I don't know what to do. And I didn't know what to do at all, really.
I read in your book that you sat in your house, cried, turned to drink brandy, and then you got a knife out.
I just wanted to give in. I come to the finale, that's it, I finished. Didn't want to go anywhere. And I cut my wrist, and I thought it was deep bleeding, and I just went right down into my wrist, my veins, and I saw the blood spurt out, and I said, I've done it. I can die, and I was just crying, and I was saying, I'm sorry to everybody. I was saying sorry to everybody.
Were you relieved at that moment that you did it?
Yeah, really. It's mad. People say you're mad, but I was relieved in the sense that a pressure, it's as if I'd relieved the kettle, a pressure cooker, and all the steam was coming, flowing out, and that's the way I felt, just relief.
Luckily for Bomber, his long-time girlfriend Karen called the police, effectively saving his life.
If it wasn't for her, I think I would have killed myself a long time ago. She's taken me through this, literally taken me through this, hand in hand sort of thing. I mean, I've had to put something in, but it was mainly her. And she backs off a bit now and says, right, come on, you're strong enough to do some of it on your own now. You do some of the emails. I can't do it. Do them. I want to do something for the future, for myself, for my children, and for my fiancée. I've got to do something for them and make it good as well.
Bomber's been to the bottom, but he's on his way back, and he's learnt a lot about his sport.
It's a lonely place. You go out on your own in the morning, early morning running, bang, you're out on your own. You go to your fight, loads of people there applauding you, chanting, yeah, Bomber. And once it's gone, you're on your own again. I felt horrible, shocking to be on my own, and I still do sometimes.
A lot of sports people have what we call an athletic identity. Their whole sense of self has been developed over a number of years of being a particular sports person and being a winner, not just any sports person.
It's a struggle, especially as an athlete. You've been accustomed to being on top and earning all the money you can. Then all of a sudden, those opportunities in sports get away from you. It's a struggle to find out, what am I going to do with my life?
Kind of quite hard to put your hand up and go, do you know what? In my life, I don't feel as I'm winning anymore. I feel I'm drifting sideways. I feel a bit lost. And, I think everyone goes through that.
You're going to still have those feelings about what if I'd have done this, what if I'd done that, maybe I could have done a bit more, and they're the worst feelings to have as a retired sports person.